Did you know that over 70% of Americans have restricted access to these 10 countries in 2024? Hello, friends. In today's video, we're uncovering the top 10 countries where Americans are not welcome in 2024. We're diving deep into the challenging geopolitics that make travel to these destinations difficult for U.S. passport holders. Here are the top 10 places you can't go in 2024. Find out why. Before we embark on this intriguing journey, make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future videos. Number 10. Libya, with its vast deserts, stunning Mediterranean coastline, and ancient historical sites. Did you know that Libya's tourism industry has plummeted since the onset of the conflict, underscoring the profound impact of instability on the country's economy? Libya is ensnared in a web of conflict, rendering it off-limits for American travelers. The U.S. Department of State unequivocally advises against any travel to Libya, citing grave concerns over crime, terrorism, kidnapping, and armed conflict. The relationship between Libya and the United States has been strained and exacerbated by events like the 2011 Libyan Civil War and the tragic Benghazi attack that claimed the life of a U.S. ambassador. Securing a tourist visa for Libya presents a labyrinth of challenges for American citizens. However, this route requires meticulous paperwork, including a formal invitation from a Libyan company. This enables authorities to provide assistance and support in case of emergencies. For those daring to tread into Libya's uncertain terrain, a business visa application mandates a thorough documentation process. Number 9. Venezuela is a diverse landscape, ranging from the majestic Andes Mountains to the picturesque Caribbean coastline, which has long captivated travelers. Unfortunately, Venezuela has been engulfed in a severe political and economic crisis for several years. Due to the ongoing crisis, the U.S. Department of State advises against all travel to Venezuela. Concerns include crime, civil unrest, poor health infrastructure, and risks of kidnapping and arbitrary arrest. For American citizens, traveling to Venezuela poses significant challenges and dangers. For those brave enough to venture to Venezuela, obtaining a visa is a complex process. With the absence of Venezuelan embassies or consulates in the U.S. since 2019, applicants must navigate alternative routes for visa application. Traveling to Venezuela requires a thorough understanding of the risks involved. While the country's natural beauty is undeniable, safety concerns loom large. Number 8. Iran. Did you know that Iran boasts 24 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, showcasing its deep historical significance and cultural diversity? However, for Americans, navigating the diplomatic landscape of Iran can be fraught with challenges. Since the 1979 Iranian Revolution, strained relations between the two nations have led to significant diplomatic hurdles, exacerbated by ongoing nuclear disputes and heavy sanctions imposed by the U.S. Traveling to Iran as an American requires careful planning and adherence to strict regulations. Independent travel is not permitted, and all visits must be part of an organized tour led by a government-approved guide. Despite these challenges, guided tours of Iran offer a wealth of experiences for travelers. Iran's allure is undeniable, but for Americans, the journey requires navigating a maze of regulations and diplomatic tensions. Number 7. Syria. Behind Syria's ancient facade lies a nation in anguish, its cultural treasures marred by the scars of war. Since the outbreak of the Syrian civil war in 2011, tensions between Syria and the U.S. have escalated, further complicating travel to the region. Syria, embroiled in conflict and instability, is deemed a high-risk area by the U.S. Department of State. Obtaining a visa for Syria is a daunting task for Americans. Traveling to Syria comes with significant ramifications for future travel. A Syrian stamp in one's passport could result in being denied entry to other countries, posing a serious concern for travelers seeking to explore beyond Syria's borders. The dire humanitarian situation in Syria has led to widespread suffering and displacement, with safety and security conditions remaining volatile and unpredictable. Number 6. Turkmenistan, nestled in Central Asia. Yet, beneath its allure lies a country with some of the strictest visa policies, making it a challenging destination for Americans. Turkmenistan's visa policies are a legacy of its Soviet past and current autocratic rule. The process is intricate, requiring applicants to apply through the embassy or consulate in the U.S. Independent travel in Turkmenistan is rare. Most tourists must book guided tours for the entirety of their stay, except for transit visas, which allow for a brief visit of up to 5 days. Upon arrival, visitors must register with the State Migration Service within 3 days, typically facilitated by their tour operator. Failure to do so can result in fines and complications when departing the country, adding another layer of complexity to the travel experience. Turkmenistan's enigmatic allure is matched only by the challenges it poses to adventurous travelers. Number 5. Eritrea. Did you know that Eritrea has one of the lowest rates of internet penetration in the world, further isolating it from the global community? The country's isolationist policies and tight grip on power have led to strained relations with the U.S. and other nations. Securing a tourist visa for Eritrea is a formidable task, characterized by bureaucratic hurdles and arbitrary decision-making. Even with all required documentation, there's no guarantee of approval. Once in Eritrea, travelers are met with further restrictions on their freedom to explore. Venturing outside the capital, Asmara, requires obtaining a travel permit from the Eritrean government. However, Eritrea's strained relationship with the U.S. is underscored by concerns over its human rights record and the detention of local employees of the U.S. Embassy. Despite the challenges, Eritrea holds a unique allure for those who dare to venture within its borders. Number 4. Saudi Arabia, once a fortress for American tourists due to its stringent visa policies, has undergone a remarkable transformation in recent years. Did you know that Saudi Arabia aims to attract 100 million annual visitors by 2030, fueling growth in sectors beyond oil and positioning itself as a global tourism hub? The introduction of a tourist visa in 2019 marked a pivotal shift in the kingdom's approach to welcoming foreign visitors. Gone are the days of cumbersome visa applications. The new electronic visa system allows Americans to apply for a tourist visa online, streamlining the process and making it more accessible. While Saudi Arabia has made strides in easing visa restrictions, challenges remain for women travelers. Female tourists under the age of 25 are required to be accompanied by a family member during their visit, reflecting lingering societal norms. However, women over 25 have the freedom to travel solo, albeit with certain expectations regarding dress and conduct. Number 3. Cuba. Did you know that over 600,000 American travelers visited Cuba in 2017 alone, highlighting the enduring allure of this Caribbean gem despite travel restrictions? Despite incremental improvements, remnants of Cold War-era policies linger, impacting travel between the U.S. and Cuba. American travelers, however, can still visit Cuba under specific authorized categories, including family visits, journalistic activities, professional research, and religious pursuits. One of the most common categories is support for the Cuban people, which requires travelers to engage in activities that directly benefit Cuban society. Before traveling to Cuba, American visitors must obtain a Cuban tourist card, or visa. Most airlines offer the tourist card as part of the booking process, with different colors indicating departure from the U.S. or other countries. Number 2. North Korea, officially known as the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, stands as a fortress of isolationism, shrouded in mystery and intrigue. The Hermit Kingdom's stringent travel restrictions, exacerbated by ongoing tensions with the United States, have effectively sealed off its borders to all but a select few. Before 2017, limited access was possible through guided tours from neighboring China, but even those avenues have since been closed off to American travelers. The tragic tale of Otto Warmbier, a young American student who fell victim to North Korea's draconian laws, serves as a cautionary reminder of the perils of traversing its borders. In response to Warmbier's ordeal and escalating tensions, the U.S. Department of State imposed a comprehensive travel ban on North Korea. The issuance of special validation passports by the U.S. Department of State is reserved for specific categories of travelers such as journalists and humanitarian aid workers. Number 1. Bhutan. Experience the magic of Bhutan, where every step is a journey of discovery and every moment a connection to something greater. Nestled in the heart of the Himalayas, through its high-value, low-impact policy, Bhutan carefully regulates the number of tourists allowed each year to minimize negative impacts on its fragile ecosystem and rich cultural heritage. Visitors to Bhutan, including Americans, are required to pay a daily fee ranging from $200 to $250. While this may initially seem steep, it's important to understand what's included. The fee covers accommodation in 3-star hotels, all meals, transportation within Bhutan, and the services of a licensed tour guide. By implementing this innovative tourism model, Bhutan ensures that tourism benefits both visitors and the local community. That's all for today. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Let us know your thoughts about the top 10 countries where Americans are not welcome in 2024 in the comments below.